Hey guys, my tag is Kaon. You might know me as the light sniper main that plays Terminal Attack in the finals. I've been in the competitive gaming scene for nearly a decade, playing games such as League of Legends and Super Smash Bros. Melee at the top level. Since the open beta, I've loved the finals' unique mechanics and fast-paced gunplay. Season 1 got me hooked, but Season 2 did not feel very fun for me, so I switched to Counter-Strike 2 for a bit. When I came back to Season 3, there was a new game mode, Terminal Attack, so naturally I completely ditched CS2. As of this week, I am stepping away from the game. A handful of YouTubers have made videos about cheating back in Season 2, but since Season 3 we have not seen any videos about it. It is my firm belief that players are putting all their hope into the next season, Season 4. After playing nonstop all summer, I've had to make a disappointing conclusion. The cheating problem is out of control. As a caveat, I made it known to Embark that I'm making this video and said that if they retaliate against me, I'll personally leverage my platform to escalate the issue. One Redditor shared that his recent YouTube video about cheaters was taken down by Embark, so that does make me worry about this video being copyright striked as well. This is my way of saying if this video gets taken down, I will find a way to re-upload it, and this won't end here. The finals uses easy anti-cheat, the same anti-cheat as Fortnite and Apex Legends. And if you've heard anything about the cheater problem in some of those games, then you already know how bad it gets. Let's look at some clips of the different kinds of cheats in the finals.
There he is, up top.
He never missed a bullet on me.
He's hitting me through my shield. He hit me through my shield. My shield doesn't even work.
The Heavy class has two shield mechanics that prevent opponents from damaging them or their teammates, similar to Reinhardt in Overwatch. However, some cheaters can shoot directly through the shields, which is normally not possible. There are also rage hackers that pay for software that automatically gives them instantaneous headshots at the snap of a finger. One very apparent visual artifact that appears when this happens is a screen shake. That is telling of a rage hacker. Some are not very kind to hiding it either, and blatantly shoot across the map with short-range weapons.
Okay, there's 100 HP gone.
So why is the cheating situation out of hand, might you say? Many of the cheaters in the community are repeat offenders that typically do not receive permabans. For most of the season, any cheater that was banned received a slap on the wrist that only temporarily banned them for a few days. In the past week or two, after 2 months of waiting, Embark has started looking more closely and permabanning players. But many of these players have multiple accounts and bans are not actively monitored for. There is no live or active moderation, and these bans are usually issued on a 24-hour time frame, long enough for the cheater to cause significant disruption to the competitive game modes. Don't believe me? Here's a clip from a YouTube video released just yesterday titled "The New Best Hack of the Finals, Aimbot Wall Hack, and More Free Download" that explains how to download ESP cheats for free and demonstrates how it works. Here's another video, released just 2 days ago, of a player advertising his Discord, gamertag, and cheats for boosting purposes. In the video description, it reads, "Price, lifetime $200, monthly $50, spoofer included, weekly $20, and has links to a Discord server named Revolve, which matches the name of the YouTube channel. I'll include the links below. To make matters worse, it is very easy to change your name, so it's difficult to consistently pin down their gamer tags. The slow response time from Embark regarding the cheaters has made this problem so prominent that in my opinion, they just now started to do damage control. There's a 30-day delay before changing your name, but that doesn't stop these people from making new accounts. The Finals is a free game, and thus does not have a paywall or an initial level requirement to prevent cheaters from immediately returning to ranked modes. I wonder where the last enemy on the opposing team is. The play X rounds before matchmaking doesn't sufficiently address the problem because these people can just accomplish this task in a single day of playing. There is a recurring pay for Ruby issue, where Ruby cheater accounts or brand new cheater accounts are filling their stack with 4 other players who pay real money to play with the cheater and get to Ruby rank. Basically, it becomes a race to the top, where No matter what, you're competing against hundreds of people that are either cheating themselves or getting boosted by cheaters, which causes the minimum ELO rank for Ruby, or top 500, to escalate. For example, if you wanted to get Ruby right now as a new player, you would have to get about 45,000 ELO, which is about 10,000 away from Ruby, and then constantly have to face cheater after cheater lobby, while the Ruby threshold goes up about 1,000 every 4 days. If you truly set a goal today to get Ruby at 58,000 ELO, by the end of the season, it'll be about 68,000, which eventually starts to feel unachievable in the game's current state. I've contacted Embark about the cheating issue, and they did not acknowledge the severity of the cheating problem, or take full ownership of the issue. As of now, no statement has been issued publicly about the matter. They simply have not, and almost definitely will not speak directly about any cheating behavior due to supposed privacy reasons. That is why I'm making such a direct, detailed, and topical video on the matter. If we stay quiet, it will not be resolved or addressed publicly. The problems don't stop there. Let me throw some numbers at you for a second. The highest ranked Ruby players will gain or lose roughly 200 or 300 points on any given loss for a fair match. Players that are on the cusp of Diamond or Ruby ranks will gain or lose anywhere between 900 to more than 1600 points, even when playing the highest ranked players. This artificial inflation has two implications. Ruby players are so incredibly boosted in rank in this game that it doesn't understand how to fairly address the point gains and losses. This huge disparity in ranking among Ruby players compared to other players is due in large part to a cheating epidemic where even legitimate players could not resist playing with a cheater. There are top 500 players that are known to queue with cheaters this season and have blatantly admitted to do so live on stream. Think about a game like Valorant. Players in Radiant, the highest rank, typically lose more points if they're playing in a lobby with lower ranked players. This does not happen in the finals. The game developers have implemented absolutely no contingencies to mitigate the disparity in ELO gains or losses. Some Ruby players are making alternate accounts to boost their stream views, climb to Ruby with other Ruby player alt accounts, dodge games without fear, and artificially inflate the ranks by doing so. In a game like Valorant, the developers have tried to mitigate all of the above problems and succeeded. Unlike in Valorant, the finals does not prioritize ideal matches and has the tendency to ignore the overall MMR or ranks of each team. Higher ranked teams do not start on attack side. The game determines that based on who queues in first. This was a simple adjustment that exists in Valorant to make it possible for the lower ranked team to get an early advantage in the game. Starting on attack against a top 500 team with 4 random teammates is almost guaranteed to be an instant loss in the game's current climate. Queue times do not adjust based on player ranking, possibly due to a lack of active players. To make matters worse, dodging does not incur a rank penalty. Since the very beginning of a season, players can dodge or quit the game in the first 60 seconds of a match if they click Leave Game on the main menu, and receive no penalty. This was intended to prevent unfair games where players get disconnected. But players, especially Rubies and other similarly high-ranked players, have abused this feature to get the best games possible. There's only a 10-minute ban for a first-time dodge, then a 30-minute ban. So really, a stack of 5 players can reasonably dodge at least 10 games in a single play session without much hardship. This leads to high-ranking players constantly leaving games. In fact, if your team starts losing on the first round, or if you start on attack side, it's common for someone to disconnect and dodge.
And they want to fucking scrub hunt the whole time. Fucking losers, man.
That's cringe. Don't they get banned for
Absolute
that shit,
fucking
though?
losers.
They'll
I mean,
take
they
a
get
20
like
minute ban.
a penalty, yeah.
That's crazy.
They don't want to play against anybody good. Shit's so fucking cringe.
You tell them. Add them on Steam and call him a fucking bitch. Let him know.
That's why they need prox chat and this shit, like, to be able to call someone a bitch, you know?
They all fucking do the same shit, bro. The only
Just
guy
like
that's good is
just like aim at their head and then they'll click. I think that's how
yeah,
it works.
you know, that makes
Jackie.
sense.
Die. Just make him die.
Yeah, just win the game, guys. Come on. I'll go B.
If you made it so far through this video, thanks for watching. I just want to make a note that the following clips that you're seeing are all back to back to back. You're about to see 4 games in a row of Ruby players dodging. On the same day,
I'm missing every fucking.
within the same 10 minutes.
You guys literally won. Oh,
Oh, you disconnected.
that's
Wow.
so cringe.
That's
He
so.
fucking quit because I sniped his ass.
That's so cringe.
What a fucking loser. These guys are fucking bums, man. Like, every time they back out, like...
Bro, I'm clipping. By the way, I'm clipping it, and I'm gonna fucking roast these if I ever get Ruby, bro.
You tell him, bruh.
This would normally be useful against cheaters, but again, the problem is that cheaters can change their name in seconds, so it's hard to know whether to leave a lobby
Ridiculous.
or decide if it's necessary.
He probably dodged because I'm unranked. Can people be unranked now, bro? I don't make my alt, bro. I'm not cheating. I'm console.
You're cheating.
This is
How
the
am I
fourth
che-
game today.
No, just
Guess I'm cheating, bro. I'm like that.
Embark and the finals have received a lot of negative feedback in Season 3 regarding terminal attack. Ultimately, most players in competitive lobbies have voiced some concern about the company Embark and the game The Finals as a whole. Cheater lobbies, lack of dev support, a poor matchmaking system, and lack of enjoyment are all the main topics of discussion. Every single point that I've made is being talked about daily in the finals community. Streamers complain about it, and honestly, more and more players seem to be more bitter and angry when playing the game as of late.
I probably shouldn't have said that. I'm fucking stupid. My bad.
No, you're good, bro.
Every time to the road, bro.
Okay, now I
We're just trying to play.
Now I actually get the clip. It's crazy.
They should lose Elo! They should lose Elo for this shit, man.
But the person dodging is on an alt account. Even if he did lose you, it doesn't matter. I'm making this video because I'm simply no longer enjoying this experience of playing this game. I think the finals has a lot of potential to be an amazing game.
Games?
And has the working components to get there, despite all the game-breaking bugs.
Yeah, like nobody's that coordinated in this game. Nobody.
No, you can't throw sonars that good every single time.
No, I know sonar. I know what you're at. No shit.
If you were there the day Emerald was announced and released, TA was Hacker City, and I promise you that anyone in my shoes would feel incredibly defeated as well. If you remember the 2 or 3 days after Emerald's release, it was literally a complete disaster. I'm willing to bet that anyone who has played ranked consistently in this game has played with a hacker on their team many times, since it's become such a huge problem. At this point, if this video gets enough attention and Embark is made aware of the severity of these issues, that is my goal. They cannot play dumb and pretend that they don't see or hear us. The best analogy I could come up with is this entire matchmaking system and game design is like a mess that was never fixed. Like any mess, if you never clean it up, it'll get even worse. Ever since the beta, and some small changes in Season 1, it has become so much worse. In Season 2, cheaters could supposedly teleport across the map and spray and pray headshots for free. But you still have rage hackers in Season 3. We need Q-dodge penalties, hackers banned, and developer eyes on the game. Embark, please pay attention and maybe play your own game. In my personal and professional opinion, as someone who's played games seriously their whole life and is pushing 30, I want to say that Embark Studios, in its current state, lacks the ethical capacity necessary to make sound judgments regarding the player experience. In other words, they're using and exploiting their players for ban moderation purposes, instead of hiring an active game moderator themselves, thus saving them money in the long run. This leads to a poor player experience because people typically lose all their hard-earned elo to a hacker during a play session, and don't get the points back after they're banned. Furthermore, they have released 3 battle passes worth of cosmetics and skins with essentially no effort made to fix or resolve the cheating problems and boosting issues. If I were Embarked, I would be embarrassed at the fact that this game has become a thinly veiled cash grab that has worse maintenance and upkeep than the Wild West. For anyone that continues to play this game, good luck. I know everyone says don't play Terminal Attack, but I want Embarked to know that people cheat in all the game modes. It's not just Terminal Attack, and it's going to continue to be a problem in Season 4. Embark, you have to make a judgment call right now, or your game will likely die. Thank you for watching, and Embark, if you watch this video, please give us a response. The community deserves better treatment than this. By making this video, I'm hoping that the right eyes see this and positive changes are made by the developers. Thank you for watching. I don't normally make videos like this, so if you found it informative or worth sharing, please like it so it can reach as many eyes as possible. I do stream on Twitch as well, so feel free to hang out over there. Sub if you want. K on out.